About 20 minutes, this one.
Really? So that's a big boy's toy, isn't it?
It is. This one's, yeah, big boys, definitely. I'm just...
We're coming up with my son. He's got a remote control car he uses up here.
right, yeah.
I'd love to see this.
Oh, well, I'm up here now and then, so... Just actually testing something very new with this one, which is live streaming. So...
Okay, so you should be able to see on your phone.
No, anyone in the world should on YouTube. I haven't tested it yet, so we'll soon find out, but it's a very long address that I have to type, apparently.
And you're not the only person who's doing that.
To be honest, it's the first time I've ever come here and seen someone doing the same thing.
It's a logical place to do it.
It is. There's not many parks you can legally fly without flaunting with the law, shall we say.
Thornley Oval's okay though, isn't it?
Where's that? Across the other side.
Woolworths, the other side.
Yeah, I've never been there, to be honest.
Okay.
Where's your favourite haunt?
Not around. Like, I like to go out, like go look for waterfalls and places where you're on your own.
Yeah.
So, scary. So legally, not allowed to fly within 30 metres of people. Because you're here and you know what I'm doing, you're okay with that.
We're with you. We're fine.
Yeah, you're okay with that.
You're not allowed to fly within 30 metres of people.
That's correct.
Yeah.
30 metres of people, buildings.
Without their permission.
Yeah.
It looks like a spacecraft, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can you see on your screen?
Yeah, so I can see directly from the camera.
That's what it's seeing.
Yep.
That's
I'm just
amazing.
adjusting that.
This has got to be the new thing for weddings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can have this thing hovering around.
Well, don't they already use it for real estate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so high. How high up does it go?
You can go legal to 120 metres, so we're at 70 metres now.
Okay.
About 300 feet, something
what-
like that.
400 feet, yep.
What happens
How
if
high
you
can
go-
it go?
Oh, you could go a kilometre. If you take the restriction off, you could go a
Okay.
kilometre in the air.
Oh, wow.
But then you can't see it and it's going to get hit by
Yeah,
a plane or
the
something.
rules are you've got to fly. Like I'm okay to look here and see what it's looking at, but you've got to fly looking at it. You're not meant to fly because you can get goggles on. You're meant to fly looking at the actual craft. So I can tilt the camera down.
Yeah, so a kilometre up, you wouldn't be able to see it, would
So
you?
then now we can.
Oh, wow. You should be able to see my house.
Yeah. So I can
See if the kids are behaving
record.
themselves.
And adjust the exposure because it's a bit bright. It's a bit better. Put the camera back up and see the beautiful horizon.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to not answer this question. How much does something like that cost?
So this is the additional version, which is 4K video, which is $1,950.
Wow. And
Yeah.
where do you buy something like this?
There's drone shops now.
Really?
Oh, geez, look at that. So look at the sunset. That's why I do this. Look at those.
Wow.
Like you just don't get to see that normally, right?
It's so high, though.
It's not really.
That's only 100 meters.
Well, I can't even see it.
That's only 115 metres.
Look, yeah, I think you're looking too far,
Oh,
far
yeah,
back.
yeah.
It's a little bit forward of us. So you said there's actual drone shops now.
Yeah, so there's
They're
a
all-
place down at Linfield called Camzilla. They sell kind of
Oh.
action cams and stuff, but they also sell these.
Oh.
There's a place down in Botany called Sphere. That's where I go. They're a good bunch of blokes that do this, and then there's places popping up all across the country. Yeah.
And then how do you know that's the right one to buy? Like, can you
This is
test
my
it,
second
or-
one, so I've had it's probably third or fourth really. I've had the little toy ones you can get, and that's how you learn to kind of fly. But then these ones are probably better for the quality of photo, quality of video that they do.
Yeah.
So when you take these to a waterfall, it's magnificent footage that you get.
You certainly want to get it back, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You know,
Well,
Yeah.
it runs out of fuel eventually.
yeah. So the battery on this side, I've got 19 minutes of flight left, and when it gets down red and yellow part, it'll just come here.
Really?
It'll just come back no matter
So
what I try and do.
regardless of what you're doing.
Yeah. And if I keep overriding it, it'll just drop out of the sky at about 5% battery.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, so they don't come down very fast, but they go up nice and fast. and then
Well, it's better that way because then you're less likely to crash it.
and they fly around pretty nicely.
Oh, Nathan will be so furious if you see
Yeah,
this.
I know, he should be here.
So Ray, what do you think for 2K? Is it a telescope or is it a drone? Whatever.
Is that the choice?
It's definitely though. I mean,
Oh,
kids,
yeah.
kids are gonna.
Hey, my kids love it, but they don't get to play with it.
Yeah,
They get to look at it.
And how do you get it to just hover? Do you
When I do nothing, it hovers.
like
Yes, it knows exactly where it is. You can see where I've been flying. That's where I've flown.
wow.
You can see the
It's got an autopilot inside.
Okay, so you're not allowed to just go and fly it anywhere then. So you got to keep it over the park or something.
Yeah, you're not allowed to fly over populated areas. You're not allowed to fly over like if there was soccer on here. No, you can't fly here while there's soccer on. You can't fly over people, over houses, within 30 metres of houses, people, roads, and trains.
Unless you Google.
But if you go out, I'll go for a drive in a few weeks, which is 120 metres is the limit. Point is, and that's the final and most important rule, is it has to be within your sight. You're not
What do those things at the back do?
these ones.
If I may be confused.
So this one here is adjusting the camera, so I can make the camera point down.
Okay,
So that's just adjusting the tilt of the camera,
okay.
and then I can point it back up to the horizon. I can tell it to start recording video and stop recording video, and then over here I can take photos, and I can actually look at the photos that I've taken from the. So.
You got a GoPro sitting on there? Or?
No. The Phantom 2 that I had a GoPro, but this has now got the built-in 4K high-res camera. It just because it doesn't have I don't know if you know about GoPros, that they have this kind of fisheye effect.
Yeah.
That kind of just makes the photos look a bit.
It's cool for
bit
bike
iffy.
riding, but otherwise.
Yeah. Scary that the plane's there, but he's a long way away.
So you have up time now?
Yeah. So I bought a drone probably 8 months ago.
Okay.
Like this style. I've had the ones in the house and stuff to muck around, but I've only had this one for 2.
Wow.
Coming to make sure it does everything it's meant to do, and it gives me the warnings that it's meant to give, and learning how to take the better
What type
video
of
and stuff.
warnings do you have to look out for?
So I just want to know that it is gonna stay up, and it's gonna so if I have the confidence that it will stay there.
There's great videos of people trying to catch the drone as it comes down, and they don't see the water in front, and they go.
As much as it'd be great to get the good video of it crashing and stuff, it also means $2,000 in the can. So they're fine to crash from a small height. I've crashed plenty of times. Drops from there, it's gone, and it's not going to come back, kind of thing. So depends really. But
Yeah, and if you lose it when you're out photographing waterfalls, you're probably not going to find it.
yeah, it's hard to find. I mean, if the battery stays on, so if it's not flying, the battery will stay on for quite a while, and you do get a bit of an opportunity to find it through the GPS and stuff. But after a while, that all disappears, and it's all over, kind of thing. Yeah, so I know where it is broadly, but so I can take photos as well as video. But it's some stuff the other day for the school, just flying around, and a different style of photo and video that you just couldn't see anywhere else. It's just fantastic to get the pictures,
I was amazed at how stable it is.
Yeah, so that's what you're paying for basically. Is I'll bring it down so you can actually see it happen. But the stabilisation is what's most critical. So see how much. Look at how much. Just look at the and then look at how much the actual thing is moving in the air. Right?
You don't see it at all.
keeps the whole the camera essentially stable.
That's quite amazing,
around.
isn't it?
Great technology.
Why is it so difficult to fly a helicopter then?
I know. So if you watch the camera there, see how the camera stays level?
Yes.
Stays level.
It is quite amazing, isn't it? That it's
Yeah. So we can.
So if you were going to
I
go
never
to
like that,
like
and it's just
a
a
really,
nice-
really high class ritzy-ditzy, what sort of price?
To be honest, this is about
This
unless
is-
you're going to
this
do the unless you're filming television programs, which a lot of people use these, or you're filming feature films, or this is as much as you're going to need. Like there's professional drone photography occurring with these ones here. So, you know, it's pretty much everything you need.
So that's what the real estate agents would use when they...
Yeah,
put the
a real estate agent will hire someone that's got one of these
Yeah.
to take, you know, nice, like you look at this building here, it's, you know, the clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, fly along that and just do a bit of a,
Get
it's
nice
just a
angle
nicer
and-
video than
Yeah.
just taking a photo, right? It's just better. And that's why they do
It's
it.
different, isn't it?
It just
makes
looks better.
And makes it stand out because it's something
Yeah.
different.
And that's what they like.
So do these real estate try and find...
Yeah, there's plenty of people now selling themselves
or is
as
it just like
drone
a
or
normal-
aerial photography.
So it's not just a normal hobby person to find out
No,
about.
you need, if as the regulations stand today, I can't sell footage. I can't charge people to use this. I can't charge people to take photos for them. Photos of my mum's pub and put on the website, but I'm not making money out of that. So I can't commercially use this. I need a license. But next year the rules change and I'll be able to do that with a craft like this. So all these birds.
And you never have problems with birds and...
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Get the last bit of the sunset there. Yeah, I think the birds are quite inquisitive. You get a lot of insects come and be quite inquisitive as well. So this is a long flight time now. Used to only be able to get 15
Where's
minutes
your
with the
battery
old version.
indicator?
So that line across
Yeah.
the top that's red, yellow and green, it's now 8 minutes left, it says at the top.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, you know, and I would normally have a couple of spare batteries, so just in case you want to keep flying and you get something amazing, there's always something to do.
Fine. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I don't think that one.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah, I
like
don't
it,
know.
doesn't it?
That's not quite in the same class, that one.
Great fun to fly around a park, something like that.
It's really interesting to see the two different types, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen the smaller ones in the toy shop.
Big challenge for ones like that are the wind. Beautiful on a day like today, but if the wind picks up, they can just get buffeted around. Because mine will move around, the camera will stay still, but it'll stay within about 1.5 meters of itself because of the GPS.
Wow.
Amazing how and the big.
So that's kind of the only difference, is it? It's just the...
Oh, and you know, it's obviously the camera, the ability for this one to keep that camera stabilised is you're not going to get that quality of footage from those, but still for starting out, they're great fun, great fun. Yeah.
So you like that, did you?
Not like that. There's a lot now coming out like that because of the rise of these ones, but there's a couple that have been for like indoor usage for running around at home. No, they were great, but you take that out to a waterfall, you risk not getting it back essentially. So.
Let's go and finish our walk, or we're caught in the forest in the dark.
Right.
So,
Enjoy.
Explain that
No
to
worries
us.
at all.
thanks.
Cheers. Right, well, if there's anyone watching, because I've got no idea if the YouTube streaming is working, and I think you're listening in on the conversation that I've just had. But yes, if you are watching, maybe take a screenshot for me and tweet me, because otherwise I've got no idea if anyone was watching. So still got 7 minutes of flight time available here, which is awesome. Pan around, look at the city. That's the city over there. Feels a little, I might have to calibrate because it's a little bit off centre. Move over here, Westley, and the sunset. I'll test the exposure by tapping on the screen to try and change it. Oh, yes, that does work. Clearly no one watching, no tweets coming through. It's not quite as good as Periscope because I don't know that you're really there. Just a slow pan here. Alright, so we are recording in 4K, so I'll see what this footage looks like tonight. If you're listening, tweet me at Trevor Long. At Trevor Long, I'd love to hear from you. Bring it down and do some darker vision. Low power warning. Still got 5 minutes flight time. Yeah. Don't know how to overcome that. Alright, I believe we have finished the flight. No idea how to stop streaming. Oh, there we go. Press that button. I don't also think it's going to save the stream. Sad. Thank you for watching. Tweet me at Trevor Long.